Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
welcome to
another episode of the Joyride podcast.
Yes.
Now, this episode is what we call the Fomo episode. It's the episode where we just get to debrief of how the live experience was.
Debrief on how? Debrief on how?
Debrief on how?
Yeah. This experience.
Your heart.
Campus edition went down.
Yes, so this is that episode where we just go through everything and then we expound on everything, man. Karibu sana na hiyo scarf yako. Unakaa spoken word artist. So utupatie kitu.
Achana mimi surely.
The campus edition gives me the compass direction.
We're here to debrief on how the campus edition went. And as is the norm, we just have a few prompts, Ben. So first, before
that, maybe we just need to tell guys, make sure if you're watching this video for the first time, or you just stumbled upon this video, or you've been watching this video and you've not subscribed,
please.
I mean, that's just like filing nil for career, and we know that you're making money. So if you're enjoying this content, just subscribe, like, share, leave a comment.
Thank you. We really do appreciate your support. Joyride, the live experience in Daystar was shocking.
Show your love for Ben Psycho and 100.
It was shocking, but maybe we need to give guys like the build up. So
yeah, because even the context, let me guide you, is give a personal account of your experience, of how it was for you.
But that still doesn't talk about the build up, because we need to give guys a summary. So we finished season 1, and then we had our first live experience at Nairobi Cinema. And then after that, we had like a social experiment. We had a few episodes in between. And then those are the episodes that we had Nyawera and Moji. We had Moshe and Nigel. And then we had also people come over. We had Mercy and Joy, who are sisters, come over and play the Joyride game. And it was really fun, you know?
Right.
And after that, we decided to have a campus tour. We went to visited 4 campuses, 4 universities. In these universities, we call them Joyride creative workshops, where we were just talking to people about content creation, about how to grow your digital brand, how to monetize. We went to Strathmore, Daystar, Riara, and UNY.
platform.
Oh, me I thought you like hauna kitu ya kusema. Okay, sawa basi. Okay, take it over from hapo basi.
How selfish can one person get?
Msema na hog mic kama wasa present worship.
Share the mic.
Wasa present worship ndio kuna hizi fights.
So we had the Joyride creative workshops, which are really grueling. But they were also very fulfilling. I mean, we had over 400 students that we were able to engage with across the 4 universities.
470. The numbers need to be right.
Oh, it was 470?
Yes. Not the milk when accountant.
That has nothing to do with counting.
It has to do with numbers.
And so we were so excited. And then it culminated with the live experience, a campus edition that was done on 16th. So the initial idea was we were going to do an out-of-town gig. We had thought of either Nakuru or
Eldoret. Unaweza endelea tuna hiyo. We were to either
Nakuru or Eldoret.
We were either
Nakuru or
Eldoret. Nakuru or Eldoret. You do it 3 times.
But anyway,
you do it. You can't just skip it.
I had already shrugged.
Just do it thrice.
We were to do either Nakuru or Eldoret, but also because of the political climate, there wasn't enough time for us to plan an out-of-town gig. So Newton of Daystar approached us and we thought that was a great opportunity. You remember at first you were for Daystar?
Yeah, and then you guys
as we were like, it's too soon. Sorry, my mic is falling. We were like, it's too soon to do another one in Tao. So we You were the only one who kufad with Daystar.
I was.
When everyone wanted Eldoret. But we finally did Daystar. How was your personal experience?
So we did Daystar. My personal experience with Daystar, it was really cool. But when we were starting the whole live experience thing, nilikuwa nadhani like itakuwa kitu ndogo.
Yeah, Daystar.
Like I thought it was just gonna be something small, nothing serious, you know. Maybe hata wase wakuje tufanye like a group discussion, like I don't know hapo.
Like what the creative workshops were is what you expected the live experience.
But you see also the creative workshops had so many people. I remember at Strathmore we almost had 200 plus.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Strathmoretherians. That's what we're gonna call them.
Yeah, and also in UON it was surprising because UON, and I don't know why we hadn't thought of it, UON was out of school.
Yeah, and I don't know why we had not done our due diligence
Like,
to know that. Like tulikuja kama wale wasa wamefunga, alafu and then now guys were coming from home, you know.
Yeah, which was incredible to see people make the entire trip, even though you're not in session, you make the entire trip just to come and listen to us.
Kama camps, kama trainings are first aid in.
That was actually very humbling. How was it doing back to back? Because we did from Tuesday all the way to Saturday.
It was good.
You enjoyed it?
It was really good.
Fake has never looked so good.
For real, it was good for me. Me by the hata sikuwa tense ama
No, in terms of could you stretch?
Yeah, I mean it was okay. I mean I was enjoying it. Like so long as if it involves meeting a group of people, I mean.
I think for me it was grueling, not in terms of socializing, but in terms of the work. Because every day you are expected to show up, give of yourself, and do that consistently for an entire week.
That's the job that we signed up for. Ama wende umalizie tu ACCA. Uliambo ulifika wapi? Uliambo ulifika wapi?
Uniangalia hivi, uniangalia vizuri, why is it such an aggressive question? Uliambo ulifika wapi?
No. You know, actually pia mimi nilikuwa nakusikiza kwa hizo talks kimbia tu. So I went to KCA University and I did level F1. Oh, they were called Fs because I remember someone was like, what F1? You know, there was F1, F2, you did F5. F9. You go to F9. And there are how many Fs?
F9. And then you enter into Ps.
Then you get into
and you know,
Z
once
or
you
J.
finish, I don't know if it's F9 or Ps, you get a certificate. You get a degree from a university in UK.
No, for real?
I didn't push through.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm not sure,
Good
but I think there was
success story.
something like that. All right, no one is going to ask me about my personal account of my experience, but for me, it was interesting to have stretched myself that much. Because initially, UON was to be our first stop, so it was to come on the week before, but katikati waka change date. And so it came in the same week the other creative workshops are going to be. So it was like really, really back to back. Me, that was a lot. Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm like itching to do. Like now we should go do Thika Road sides.
Oh, by the way, tumetupa wase wa Thika Road,
Yeah,
wase
because we
KCA,
do campuses.
wase wa
KU, JQuat.
Utalii College,
Yeah.
wase wa KU, JQuat,
I
which
think
other?
we should explore. Yeah, I think we should explore
Park.
Thika Road.
You must see
You
Park
know,
is
somebody
like,
I told, Alembia, which university do you go to? Alembia, where leaders are made. I was like, where's that? Park University. Okay.
Park. But they've always assumed Park is just for pastors. I don't know if they do other courses. Kauko Park, Shalom. Tuambie, how many courses are there at Park?
What did you enjoy most about the campus tours?
I think it was sharing stories about the industry. And then every time like I drop a fact, especially a financial fact or financial stories or financial experiences, like guys are always like, ooh, remember like when guys were asking us, what's the highest amount that we've ever had somebody has been paid in our space? And every time we'd say it, like the room would just go like, wow, isn't a mob. I'm sure they were texting their folks. I'm sure msee afanya engineering a text mzazi wake. Dad wachana na hiyo pesa, I've changed my career, hiyo pesa, nunua sungura or something.
I think for me was to meet the next phase of content creators and how the creative industry looks like, and just to have like a front row seat into sharing our experience and you can only hope that it was impactful and it guides their journey in some way. That was really, to have impact, I think that was important for me, and that stood out, because to have people say, okay, the sessions were very helpful, and it wasn't like the normal relationship thing, it's about more career. That was impactful. What did you enjoy most about the Joyride campus experience?
Isn't that what we just said?
No, we talked about the campus tours. Now we're talking about the Joyride.
What I enjoyed the most?
Yes.
Oh man, it's so many things. I can't say one thing, to be honest.
Then say that.
The sets were really beautiful. Number two, also walikuwa na energy fulani that was just really nice. The guys were just so excited, you know. And then guys started coming in very early. In fact, there were guys who got to the venue earlier than us.
Yeah, there are people, when I was getting my makeup done, Selfie was like, kuna mabeshto wangu wananijua wameshafika. I'm like,
oh my God, that was so cool.
You know the thing that I enjoyed the most? We had our first sponsor for a live experience, ALX. That was beautiful, and that the fact that they were able to fully sponsor everyone to come, so it wasn't a matter of price.
Yeah.
Kama huko come, niwe ukutaka kukam.
Yep.
Because there was no cost to it. It was just like they made sure the vibes were there, we were there, they were there, just adding value and empowering. I think for me that was exciting.
Yeah, because it's always sad when somebody DMs me and tells me like, hey, baby, I'm a huge fan, but I couldn't afford to come.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to do this and that. So when this time around, the money was not an issue, because ALX, walikuwa like, everything, put it on my tab.
Right,
you know?
That was beautiful. And also to see how Joyride, that brands are starting to align themselves with the Joyride, and they believe in the mission and they believe in what we're doing, so much so that they want to be a part of it. Only 5 months in?
Yeah.
That was never our story when we were starting out.
Nope.
It took a while for brands to jump on. So for ALX, we love you. I said to the team that they'll always have a special part in our story, because they believed in us.
They will, and you see, also the most beautiful thing is when you partner with a brand that actually aligns with what you guys do.
Right. Yeah.
See, kwenda kurusha t-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was interesting.
Campuses.
And I actually enjoyed, like the other day I saw somebody either tagged me or something. I must have missed it. But they were actually wearing the t-shirt.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. And this is so
but it's shoni kali.
Cool. Yeah, it is.
I even that juzi nikipanga nguo, I was like, wow, Alex, nice. I need to rock it.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Why should people look forward to, I think it's what should people look forward to when they pay for it on Shahara? Because our campus edition, in case you missed it, is available on
Shahara videos. We're going to leave the link in the description below. All you have to do is just click. Can you imagine, like, that's all the effort that it will take?
Yeah.
Like, it took us so much effort. The only effort you require from you ni kufanya hivi mouse hadi hapo kwa link uklik.
Na watch the entire thing.
Like unajua.
Yeah.
Of course kulipia your cyber session. But
what should people look forward to?
What people should look out for was this episode or this edition had a lot of interaction with the audience.
Right.
So, in fact, we had two people, do I say two couples, that won a trip to Diani
and Sawela.
And Sawela Lodge. Na hata sahi, by the way, unajua tulishawatumia.
Yeah,
courtesy of Oribi Expeditions.
Yes.
So imagine the next one, I'm sure Oribi are still gonna be on board.
Another proud sponsor.
So sijui round it, tupeleke watu Dubai.
Oribi.
Tupeleke watu Dubai. Oribi kasirikeri bana. Oribi mnaweza kasirika, mnaweza kuwa na katempa, ka corporate temper.
I think that was to interact.
Yes, so we had a lot of people asking questions, and then what was interesting about it was nilikuwa nauliza wase swali. So like there was one part where we told guys to share their most interesting stories in campus, and then the most interesting story, you get the trip. And then the beauty about it is that the audience nina decide.
Yeah.
So ilikuwa kama,
and that was a tough crowd.
America's Got Talent. Yeah. So like uko hapo.
That was a tough crowd.
Unapatia na story yako ukiwa umesema mazee hiyo siku John nilikuwa nimesweat.
And then the crowd boring. So it was really good to interact with the crowd, and I think if you're able to purchase it on Shahara, you will see that firsthand.
We need to tell people that, like, there's one story about a chick who gives this story about character development and how after they broke up.
And she gave it for long, and it was so,
I had to cut her.
Enticing. It was so enticing.
Let me tell you, mimi niliwachana na chumba huko Eldoret. My life just became better. Hey.
And then it ended so dramatically. You need to watch you need to buy the link.
Oh, they were big shout out to her.
I remember the whole crowd went. Alafu at Joyride was telling me, somebody said, what a waste.
She was so funny.
Yeah, that was really, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming.
So watch that on the episode, Shahara videos.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's 200 bob. Just 200 bob, and you'll get all the vibes, all the fun stuff. We're excited for you guys. If you are not able to come to the campus edition for one reason or the other, we're glad that platforms like Shahara exist so that you can join in the fun.
Yes, sir.
And as usual, we have a small what?
A small what?
Documentary.
Oh, yeah. We have a documentary. Another thing also about the live experiences that we had performances were big.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I had a couple of my friends.
But that's not on Shahara, right?
That's not on Shahara.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, you just have to subscribe to Ben Psycho and then just pray that Justin will give me the full footage so that I post it on YouTube. Just pray, you know. And Jabidi was in the building, you know.
Yeah.
And then Didi Man was also there. Then they had Hypocampo. So in fact, your performance ilikuwa lit.
And I think that's why we're so intentional about calling our recordings an experience rather than just a recording, because from the minute you walk in, you have those interactive sets that you're able to take pictures not only with us, but also with your friends. Then you come in, and then Nyawira just does what she does so perfectly. It's engaging, and then now we always end with a musical performance, which always just is
Ben Psycho for life. Ben Psycho will headline this year, he'll headline the next one.
No, it's yes. But then we were able to have Jabidi.
We'll bring in more guys.
Yeah.
But trust me, I'll be like 90% will still be me. So just pray
as you should.
But also on the December one, in fact, the December one, we want to do a proper set. Not just this one. The only difference was that I changed the outfits, and also the dancers changed their outfits. So for December, we're going to do a proper set where we'll have lights, where we will work with BVs on stage. We're also going to be dropping.
Too much. Yeah, don't give away too much. Watch a December come. But thank you so much for watching. Please remember to click the link in the description box, because what's there?
Because that's where the link to Shahara videos is. It's 200 bob, and also diaspora. Hey,
unashinanga unaongea mambo ya December.
By the way, so today, just to actually today to say the government has wametoa license ya flat wave na au wengine. So those are some of the challenges that we have been having on our platform because of diaspora people. It's beyond us. Ni kama ile story ya Ukraine na Russia. Hiyo iko beyond you. There is nothing you can do. I'm a COVID. I'm a drought. Political instability.
Just click the link in the description box to enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
By the way, watu wa diaspora, we have a way for you to pay for the Shahara videos. All you have to do is send the M-Pesa to the number that you'll see in the description box below.